If you play on Xbox, I have great news for you because when GTA 6 comes out, the graphics are actually going to look a whole lot better. Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into what GTA 6 is going to look like on Xbox, the beta version. We're also going to be going over an insider tweet on Twitter coming from a guy who speaks French, which will translate it to English. And it's going to be telling us why is it so great to play on Xbox when GTA 6 arrives, according to the unreleased data and data plans that this leaker has to perform. So it says thread, GTA 6 will perform better in the Xbox Series X version since its imprint range of the primary engine of Rockstar Games has been one of the most capable in the industry. For example, Rockstar managed the fleet of running GTA 5 with the PS3's 256 MB of RAM. So that is actually great news. I did not know that it was going to be the better version to play GTA 6 on, with the graphics and some of the other things Rockstar Games have hidden from fans in the industry. Now, this was also translated. Rage was designed around RAM management. This allows a lot of advantages in terms of optimization. Mission of one of the few downbacks is need for extra work and commitment. The manage of the OODC level of detail is characterized several levels of display of the different elements of the game, making it possible to reduce the number of polygons and displayed higher resolution textures to be loaded into memory for the most distant areas. GTA 5 works from 4 min levels of kilometer of the ODCs of the priority of calculation increase with the Hitery Super LDO with slowed 4 to 1 OLSD HD orphaned of the SLOD constipated corresponded the less detailed version of the map, thus the SLOD4 corresponds to the uploaded map. And this is actually what the SLOD3 map looks like. It actually does look a lot better and clearer. Some of the textures are a little rough, but it is the beta version. You can see with SLOD2, it looks a lot clearer. The graphics are going to look so good for GTA 6 if you play on Xbox. And this is SLOD1. This is a lot clearer. So this is what we found in the files. I'm really starting to think GTA 5 is going to look like GTA 6 very, very soon. The OLD lower detail for textures and geometries typically used for an area away from the player. HD minimum detail textures have this to say. The LOD, you guys can clearly see the graphics on this side, looks a lot better and well detailed. Now, this is what the versions of GTA 6 is going to look like on HD on your Xbox. Isn't that great? Look at how awesome the textures are. It's super clear. The sky is clear. And you guys can clearly see this is the other side of the HD era. You can clearly see how clear this is. The skies are different colors and it has changed. This management is interesting at the RAM and GPU level, allows the impressive renderings on areas closed to the player without statting of the RAM with unnecessary content. Remote elements are stored in the RAM in the highlight lightweight version of the SLOD3, for example. So we're going to be seeing an example here in a second. Other than that, it is definitely going to be remote elements. It's going to be stored in the RAM. It's going to look a lot better. In the PC version of players can set the display priority of the game. The disadvantages is the bottleneck that occurs in the CPU is overloaded, which shows errors in the management LODs because the CPU does not inform, plus the GPU has a quadrant accuracy. When playing, the OHANID HD level has priority from the correctly loaded of the SLD slots are still in memory, but for the rest of the map, the LOD and the HD do not load. Here's an example of the result. You can clearly see by loading up this, it's not loading the best. You can clearly see the screen's all blurry. You can't see the surroundings like the surfaces of what you would normally see if you played Franklin on GTA 5. So you guys can clearly see this is what the messed up era looks like. But, you know, there's a problem also exists on the console versions, but it is not the CPU which is the standard of the RAM of the CPU performs its mission collectively, but the RAM is standard in of the GPU, then it also finds itself without sources to work with. So I could kind of see Rockstar Games making that work. For the solution, it has a faster RAM. Unfortunately, Sony designed its PS5 workaround for the SSD by offering developers refine a game designed by memorizing the LSOD private or ultra fast loading of the HD resources. So they could honestly design memory resources, and you guys can see as an interesting choice for PlayStation 5 exclusive productions, but not independent studios will not rework their game. For PlayStation 5 version, this would force Rockstar to drop 2/3 of the rage on its RAM management to match PlayStation 5. Unthinkable. With that, on this point, we can therefore reduce GTA 6 will be more significant on Xbox Series X thanks to the 10 GB on the GDDR and against the 16 GB gigabytes of the PlayStation 5. On the other hand, there will be no significant advantages regarding to the loading time of the game. The difference will be minimal. So that's actually great news that the loading time is not going to be affected. The long loading time is not only a question of the speed of the reader, but especially the dimension and phasing of the game files, and therefore above all CPU and the RAM which are at work. So this is the conclusion. Rage 9 will focus on the RAM optimization since Sony has decided to bet on everything's performance of the SSD of the Xbox Series X will be more efficient on clipping the quantity of entities. So that's going to be pretty cool. That's the conclusion. Rage 9 is optimistic with the CPU and the GPU. Pronunciation just Microsoft's graphics of the APDX12. This will leave more freedom on the RAM, of course, management side. That's perfectly matches what it needs to be for GTA 6 on the Rage 9 leak. The GTA 6 leaks all ran on DX12 graphics of the API. Rather, it was the debug phrases of director's QA on the game sequences, which indicates the main build of GTA 6 on PC and Xbox. As the Vulcan, the graphics, the API used by Sony and the GPU oriented with private RAM VRM management, so Rockstar Games will not commit to the adaptation of Rage 9 for the PlayStation 5 version. If a console performance graphics of the Xbox Series X version will be one to choose from playing GTA 6, but there still is excellent news for Sony. This vast majority console GTA players will play with PlayStation on the next version of the game. So that's pretty cool too. So Xbox will win the best performance award, a PlayStation will win the best seller award by a long shot. In both cases, Take-Two Interactive's parent company, Rockstar Games, will be the big winner here. So if you heard it, if you guys play GTA 6 on Xbox when it comes out, you will be the lucky winner of the best graphics in all of nation for Grand Theft Auto 6. So Xbox One players should get excited when playing the game. And everything we just read and talked about, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. Did you understand it? And if you did speak French, definitely let us know and translate it a little bit better than I did. You guys can let us know in the comments down below. But all in all, GTA 6 is going to be a lot better on Xbox Series S and X because of the quality, textures, gravity, and graphics that is going to be performed with the DX12, which was used for the GTA 6 leaks. And you guys seen, I'm sure most of you have seen how great those graphics were performed when we watched them. So I am excited to see what GTA 6 is going to look like when it actually arrives, as explained by our French guy here. It looks like it's going to be run off of lots of cool RAM, lots of CPU and GPU, so get excited for that. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos such as this. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.